Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that left some really beautiful, heartfelt messages on my page. I do really appreciate every single one of you. So today I am feeling a little bit better. So I thought I'd bring a reading because I did order some cards and they came last week and I've been gagging to use them. So obviously this is about third party. So I'm going to be using I'll show you the deck. So it's the Karmic 411 by 5 Witch Tarot. Okay, you can get them on Etsy. So let's get started. So group 1, you have number 19 and it says listen to the music of your soul. Group 2, you have number 37, quiet the anxiety monster. And group 3, you have 30, take action. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, don't force anything, guys. And if you feel like none of the piles are resonating, I do have a playlist with many for party readings and karmic readings and all that kind of thing. So anyway, I see you at your groups. Hey group 1, so if you chose listen to the music of your soul, before we get started, if you didn't listen to the intro, I did give a big thank you for all the nice, kind messages that you left me. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I really, really do. So let's get started. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget this is a collective reading and not everything is gonna, fit. So anyway, with this card, with this energy that I'm getting here, this is somebody that is not listening to their soul. Basically, they're not listening to the messages. They're ignoring it. It's like they're pushing it away. This is your ex, by the way. I mean, some of you may be the third party coming here, being nosy, see, because you got with someone, you want to see how they're actually feeling about you. So anyway, so this person is not listening. And they may actually receive communication through music. So there may be certain songs that they keep hearing, like on repeat, turn on the radio, there it is again, it's in their head, or they hear someone else playing it, a car passes by it, and the song's, they're not listening. So there could be something here. Maybe they're not in tune with their intuition either. Maybe they don't understand. So let's have a look. 20. That card is 19, okay. I don't know why I said 20. I was meant to say 10, but I said 20. So I'm going to go with my mistake there, because 20 is judgment. Judgment is like an awakening. It's finding clarity. It's finally, there is a decision that this person needs to make, and they're not making it. And 10s are endings, and that could literally be, maybe this person is still in touch with you. So maybe this person's going backwards and forwards, whether they should end it with you and whether they should be with a third party. Do you get me? So going backwards and forwards about it. So let's get started. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with how your ex is feeling towards the third party, how the third party is feeling towards your ex, where is this connection headed, and how does your ex feel about you, and then how does the third party feel about you, okay? So Spirit, tap me into group 1. Tap me into group 1's ex, please. And how does this ex feel towards the third party? Oh, calm down. Okay. Wait a minute. I want a fuse. Okay. Oh, blimey. Okay. I don't know if you noticed that. I couldn't even shuffle the bloody cards. So, let's start off with the first one that fell out. So it says the karmic tries to keep me broke on purpose. Okay, so, this karmic third party, let's just call it a karmic. Maybe using this person for money, Maybe this person is actually relying upon the karmic, for financial support. We have the karmic knows I have an emotional connection with someone else. And I feel like that might be you. Well, I do feel like it is you. And it literally could even be that card right there. You guys could have a telepathic communication with one another where, maybe you communicate via music. And then it says, my karmic relationship serves a higher purpose. Remember that next time you start losing hope for us. Okay. So this, well, most karmics do come in to teach people a very valuable lesson, and this could be part of their karma, you see. So maybe this will awaken this person. Then we've got, I wear a false mask around the karmic, and I know she does too. It is what it is. So they're faking it, these two. Faking it. Great relationship. I don't worry don't worry if you don't hear from me right away. I'm not trying to ignore you. She's just around me. So, okay, so maybe this person has reached out to you a couple of times and then you've responded, and then what's happened is they've not responded. So they're trying to tell you here that the reason they're not responding is because, that just dropped, is because the karmic's always hovering, looking over their shoulder, you know, in their business. I feel like this karmic is literally attached at the hip to your ex. I shouldn't laugh. No, I am gonna laugh. Stubborn. I tried pushing her away, but she just doesn't get it. So I've got a feeling with this ex of yours, my loves, this person doesn't know how to communicate. This is the type of person that will literally just brush it under the carpet and hope it goes away on its own, instead of literally confronting the person and sitting down and having an adult conversation with that person. So I feel like when you're in a relationship with this person, you tried to talk to them about how you were feeling, blah, 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 but they'll brush it off. I don't think you get much of a deep, I feel like you never really got a deep conversation with this person. I don't feel like they opened up. I'm feeling like a closed book with this energy here. Then we've got this karmic has her eyes on me. What did I just say? Thank you for the clarification, Spirit. What did I just say? This person is joined at the hip. This person can't get away from the karmic. Sorry, I'm laughing. I don't care. I don't like to cuddle with her. It just doesn't seem right. Yeah, there's something missing. So if you have a look here, they're both wearing a mask. I feel like maybe even the karmic might be in this relationship for financial reasons, security, maybe the other way around, you know. Maybe this person doesn't like to be on their own. Maybe they've never been on their own. They've never really understood who they were, you know, because they've always gone from one relationship to another, to another, to another. So they've never really... I feel like this person don't love themselves. Right, now, what card should I use for the third party? Hang on. Okay, let's use the karmic confessions here. We will be doing tarot as well, guys. Actually, before I get the third party, let's do the tarot with your ex first. Let's clear this out of the way. So, Spirit, tap me into the group one's ex, please, and tell me, how do they feel towards the third party? How are they truly feeling? What are their feelings? The Emperor in reverse. Wow. Wow. Oh, dear. Five of Cups. This. Wow. These two cards speak volumes. I mean, I don't even need to really go any further, to be honest, group one. Just with these two cards. The Emperor in reverse talks about somebody that is not really, they don't have the chemistry there sexually. Okay, I'm going to get a bit personal. And maybe they end up with the flop. Okay, if this is a male. So there is so much regret for this decision that they made, and now they're sitting in their feelings. They're hurt. They're you know, I feel like they're crying as well, maybe behind closed doors. You know, maybe this third party doesn't understand. But we've got someone here that is seeing the karmic as so controlling, and I said that, and it's actually come out here. It's like they're constant. What was this card? What was it? This karmic has her eyes on me 24/7. Constantly nag. What you doing? You know. So they've ended up with a very controlling person, where I feel like, my loves, you guys were very chilled. You know, you let your person be themselves, do what they want, you know, all that kind of thing. Not in the way that came out wrong. Meaning you still had your boundaries, but there was, you know, a time where you don't need to hover around your person. You don't need to be in their business 24/7. But this is the total opposite. This is like, wow, honestly. They see the karmic as someone who has no imagination. I feel like there's not really much underneath this person. I will go further though, because I will like to... Very, very undecided energy right now. Because I don't know whether this person is fearful of being on their own. So if they reject the karmic, then I'm on my own. Will group one take me back? Blah, blah, blah. So let's have a look. So we have Aries. Clarify the Emperor in reverse and the Five of Cups. Three of Wands. They're trying to find a way out. Ten of Cups. Strength. And the High Priestess. Yeah, this is what I said. This person's not in touch with their intuition. That's that card that came out there. It's like they're not listening to spirit. There is... This person is already looking elsewhere. Like, how can I get out of this? What can I do? But it's like, I don't know whether they want to hurt the karmic here. I'm not seeing anything malicious towards the karmic, but I am seeing this person wondering whether they made the right choice. Because this karmic literally could be talking about starting a family, you know, moving in together. They've got all these plans. So many plans. And it's like they're not really voicing it. Like I said, I don't know whether your person was someone that didn't really speak up. They didn't really tell you what was really going on. You know, they never had that conversation. It was very surface, very ego-driven, this energy here, okay? And I think this is going to be their downfall. I don't know whether Spirit's coming in to maybe teach this person a karmic lesson. Because they keep looking back at what they had with you. And wondering whether they, you know... That's what I was like. This person's so undecided. So clarify this High Priestess for me, Spirit, because that's the card that I'm really, really zoning in on. Clarify the High Priestess. What the heck? Do that again. Clarify the High Priestess. Jesus. Now, that was on the back of the deck. I didn't take it. This is love bombing when it comes out like this. This is when somebody love bombs you. And also the Knight of Cups, when it comes out like that, it does talk about unrequited love. It talks about heartbreak. It talks about when we become withdrawn, you know. Clarify the High Priestess with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So we do have Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. High Priestess with this Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know why I just did that. Oh dear. They thought they were getting this brand new beginning. I said this is something to do with maybe a karmic lesson that they've got to go through. We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, what did I just say? Karmic lesson. The Wheel of Fortune is here. They're going to be experiencing some kind of attack from spirit. Not physically, but there is so much that is going to be coming towards this person, and it's like they can't defend themselves from what is coming because the wheel is about to turn for all, you know, it's like cause and effect, consequences for your actions. You know, what you do to others is going to come back to you. I was actually going to do a karma reading today, but I thought, no, let's just do this. I want to use my new cards. So the karmic lesson here, what I actually see with this person is this Ace of Pentacles. So they assume they were going to go off into the sunset, start anew, build a life with this person, be financially abundant, but they've made the wrong choice. They're going to be lacking in, it's going to be their finances as well and their stability. There's something here that's really going to, it's lack of money. And what did we get with the first card that came out? I feel like what might happen or is happening with this person is going to struggle financially. So they stay with a karmic to actually help them rebuild. So it's like using the karmic. And I think the karmic may know Because I feel like this karmic literally showers this person with gifts and money and all that, you know, trying to buy someone's love. And it's like, this is what I was saying about this high priestess here. So it's like they're in a connection here. They don't love this person. They may think they did at the beginning, but they don't. This person irritates the shit out of them. And I don't know whether they're going to try and prevent their karma from coming towards them, but it's not going to happen. You can't stop karma. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles, please. Whoa. Right, that's come out crossing. That's come out crossing. So wait, bear with me, guys. So that's come out on the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. And it is the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh. And then crossing on the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands is the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. What is on the back of the deck? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, they chose it's like they chose a Queen of Cups here. This third party. And it was very, very lustful. Very sexual. You know, this karmic gave them what they wanted, basically. But what you see here is someone who is sly. Someone who is not who they truly say they are. And what's happened here is they've ended up with so many burdens. And this fox actually has number 10. So this is like, that's twice now. 10 with that card, 10 on there as well. This is like an ending for this person. It's like their whole life is going to transform, but not in a positive way at all. So the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups is unrequited love, and Spirit trying to say to this person, you know, come on, sort it out. This is not happening, because I feel like the punishment here is this is going to go on for a long time. It's like this person is really, really stuck. They thought they were getting involved with someone who was loyal and faithful, but that's the total opposite. They got someone that was literally a magician like this, that is manipulative, that is controlling, that likes to play games, that is greedy. This person is like literally not who they say they are. And the funny thing is as well, I don't know whether some love magic or anything was done here on this person. And that's going to maybe backfire on the karmic, because we're going to get into the karmic as well. So what we've got here is this person may think to themselves, maybe if I come towards the collective here, you know, maybe they'll take away some of the karma here. Maybe if I come forward and apologise, you know, that might ease some of this karma. But that's not the case. That's not how it works. So basically the Six of Cups is them wanting to reconcile, or maybe wanting to come forward and talk about the past and blah, 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 blah. But no, it's not going to happen. It's like there's a blockage here. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is literally, I don't know, you know what? My belly has not growled at all. As soon as I come up for a reading, it growls. I think it's part of my intuition, honestly. I'm not even hungry. It happens every time. Ignore me. Maybe that's your energy. You'll growl at this person when they try to come towards you. But yeah, the Nine of Wands talks about somebody that is feeling really, really wounded. And they know they wounded you as well. I mean, I don't know why they're feeling wounded. They did this to themselves. But this is somebody that is still very much stubborn, stuck in their ways, not wanting to see it your way, not wanting to see what they've done. There is no compromise here with this person. And I feel like also, let's look at this spiritually as well. This person can try and make a deal with, I was going to say deal with the devil. Maybe they did. And this is the consequences to making, you know, doing negative things in your life and lying and stealing and cheating. And let's just put it all out there. What happens? It comes back to you. So maybe they think they can come forward, make a deal with spirit, saying, you know, I'll do better, this, that, the other, I'll go and apologise to the collective. And spirit's like, no, that's not going to work. Not this time. I feel like this person was given many, many opportunities to turn their life around and do right by you guys, but they didn't do it. So, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, let's now go on to the other person. So, group 1, please, Spirit. How does the karmic feel towards group 1's ex? Oh, blimey. I am a victim of this karmic situation. No, you're not. How does this person feel about whatever? I am his doormat when he needs me. I have a feeling this won't last. He is a good person and deserves better than me. I talk negative about you because I'm jealous. Look at this. I'm concerned that you did bad juju on us. Now, group 1, please don't do that, okay? Because that's very bad. But then again, sometimes be careful, because if you guys are very good at manifesting things, well, what you say comes true. Just be very careful of your thoughts. And I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh, God, I shouldn't laugh. Here we go. This person saying, I am someone that he is using for comfort. Okay. Now, so let's get some tarot cards. Okay. So, how does this karmic feel towards group 1's ex? Oh my God, there's a dead spider on my cards. Oh crap, I think I just killed it. Hang on, oh no. I don't do spiders. Ugh. Oh, great. Never mind. I don't know whether I want to use them. I just squashed the spider. I didn't mean to. I didn't see it. Oh, sod it. So, okay. That. Okay, so how does the karmic feel towards the collective ex? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Whoa. Death. Interesting. Clarify 8 of Pentacles and death. There's that Queen of Cups again. So this karmic could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. 4 of Cups. The 3 of Wands in reverse. The Tower. This person's going through a Tower moment. So we have the Tower as well. They're going to be going for a Tower moment. These two could have met at work. And what I'm seeing here is this karmic reminisces about them talking and everything at work. And you know, maybe they were up late at night, you know, maybe talking about work, and maybe they were working on a project together or something like that. This is what they're thinking about. I don't know. That came out crossing on there. This person, this karmic's very worried that your ex is going to dump them, because she's come out like that. Now, the Queen of Cups is very, very emotionally immature. This is not someone you can really trust. It could be that this karmic doesn't trust your ex here, but you do see this is someone that could literally have like an eating disorder as well. You know, maybe they gain weight or they lose weight, something like that. It's very unbalanced energy here as well. So I feel like what I'm seeing here is that this person thought they were getting a brand new beginning here, and they were very excited about it because maybe this person ended things with you and, you know, went with them, and now they're worried that this is going to happen to them. They're worried that they're going to be rejected as well, you know. There is something here that's missing. The beginning, I feel like maybe where they were sneaking around, maybe it was an office affair or work affair, and there was this little bit of excitement, you know, and all that. And now this karmic is saying that basically this person really has no feelings for me. Like, they're feeling really unfulfilled, and they're throwing these gifts at this person, you know. They get, I don't know what like I said, I don't know whether this person's buying this person's love. I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing. And it's like, this person still doesn't really fill my cup. I'm not satisfied. I'm not getting 100% from this person. I'm only getting like maybe 20% or what have you. And then we've got this Three of Wands in reverse, which talks about feeling restricted, you know, like maybe things can't move forward. You know, they were hoping for this to move forward, but it's like this person feels very, very stuck. There is a Tower moment that is coming in this person's life. Huge Tower moment. Clarify the Tower for this karmic. My God, you cannot make this shit up. Mind my French. You can't make this up. These two are going to experience some serious financial problems. So what I'm seeing here, if this is karma for these two, your person could have gone with the karmic because they saw them as more abundant than you. And I'm not putting you down, my loves. You are abundant in every single way. This person just couldn't see it, okay? So they went with this karmic for abundance and this new beginning. This person went with them because they saw them as an opportunity. You know, maybe your ex was someone who was very well, you know, very well set up in life. You know, maybe they got their own business, whatever. And because of the greed, and I feel like this is your blessings, these two are going to experience some huge Tower moment. I feel like there's going to be arguing about money. There's not enough money to pay the bills. There's not enough money to pay the rent. There's something here. The karmic may also lose their job. There's something here that's not good. Clarify the two Aces of Pentacles in reverse with this Tower. Two of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Tower. There's no compromise here. I don't know. These two are going to feel very confused about why is this happening? The Moon. Clarify the Moon that's on its... They keep coming out like that as well. The Three of Pentacles, the World, and the Eight of Cups. The Moon. Bear with me, guys. Let me tune in. These two are stuck in a karmic cycle. There is no way out of this. Yeah. Constant bickering and arguing, fighting, maybe even physical fights as well. Like, these two are going to have such financial problems. They're not going to see it coming. Everything is just going to go wrong. And it's because of the lies and, you know, the secrets that, you know, these two kept from one another or said to one another here. This is like when all your secrets and your fears and everything comes out, you start seeing the truth. And also when the Moon is like this, it's on the Tower, it's basically with the Ace of Pentacles, it's despair. It's when no matter, like I said, what we do, there's nothing that you can do about it, because this is, like I said, a karmic cycle that they've got to go through. And do me a favour, collective group one, Do not get involved because you will take on this person's karma, okay? Do not. The Three of Pentacles is literally what I just said. This karmic, because we're still looking at the karmic here, the third party, they could lose their job. They could end up being lazy. Maybe you're a stay-at-home wife, husband, whatever you resonate with. And this karmic thought, you know, I want that lifestyle. So they quit their job. They could have lied and said, I lost my job. You see, there's so much here. There's so much deception between these two. It's ridiculous. So this is like, because the karmic, as well as your ex, has not learned from past mistakes, because I feel like maybe this is not the first time they've done this to someone, gotten involved with someone that they shouldn't have got involved with. There is consequences for this. And then the world talks about in reverse, talks about stagnation. It talks about a lack of progress, a lack of success. It talks about you're not really going to be achieving anything here. You can try as much as you want, but spirit is going to keep pulling it back. And this karmic is going to be so frustrated that all their plans failed. And this sort of makes me laugh with the Eight of Cups in reverse, because if it was upright, I'd be telling you they're going to walk away from this, they're going to leave your ex to it. No, they're stuck in this situation. There's something, because they have no money. I feel like they're going to rely on your ex, or they're going to rely on each other for support here, and they're going to stay, because the Eight of Cups in reverse talks about stagnation again, and it talks about feeling stuck, feeling too scared to move on. Yeah, these two are going into a world of karma here. So in the future, where is this connection headed between these two? Cheating. Maybe there is a pregnancy. Maybe this person gets themselves pregnant, because that can talk of someone that literally gets themselves pregnant on purpose, and it could talk about someone that is not motherly at all. This is someone who's very insecure, that lacks confidence, that needs constant validation, constant attention, and maybe your ex was like that, so they've met their match. But there's also, trigger warning, abuse in this relationship. So clarify the Empress in reverse. Ooh, there's that Knight of Pentacles again. And didn't the Knight of Pentacles, it came out crossing, didn't it? This is somebody who lacks any common sense. They're a bit silly. I'm going to say it politely. And you can't trust this person at all. And this is literally what I was saying. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very, very loyal. This is not loyal. Who is the cheater here, Spirit? Who is the person that's going to be unfaithful? So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but out of this Empress, Knight of Pentacles, who's the one that's going to start cheating? Both of them. For goodness sake. I feel like it may be both of them. It could be the karmic, it could be your ex, because we have the Lovers here. So one of them in the relationship is going to do it. It could be an Aquarius, it could be a Gemini. Actually, let me cover that. Her boobs are on show. These two are a mess. These two are absolute mess. This is someone that's going off to maybe love bomb someone else, taking someone else out behind their back. They're looking already in a different direction. Yeah, one of these are going to give to someone else. And I feel like it might be your ex, my loves. I don't know why I'm getting that very clearly, because it could but then again, it could be the karmic as well, because I'm seeing someone sitting up late at night worrying about where this person's gone. You know, are they doing to me what we did to group one? Yeah. So, let's have a look. Let me get another deck. So, how does the ex feel towards group one, please, Spirit? How does the ex feel towards group one? We have, that's the Six of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Six of Cups. Sorry, the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Awakening. Clarify this ending, this Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. There's that work card again. Clarify the Six of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands in reverse. Everything's in reverse. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. In reverse, that's 3 times. And third party card. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. So, how do they feel? This is interesting. Look at you. You came out as an Empress upright. I feel like this person thought maybe this was their twin flame or their soulmate. Not realising you were their soulmate, okay? I don't really like to go into twin flames, especially if the person was very toxic towards you, because I don't feel like, you know, that's right. And they didn't protect this relationship. They didn't. They let lust and greed get in the way of this connection. So how do they feel? So this person, you know, got to the energy of letting you go, ready to move on. Okay, they made that very, very clear. Maybe some of them didn't to you guys, but this is what I'm seeing. It's like they were moved, like concentrating on work. They may have met someone through work. This keeps coming up. So they wanted to work on it with the other person here. But then when you clarify the cards, you see here, it's like, I don't know whether this person was very delusional when it came to trying to find some kind of common ground, trying to get you to understand why they're doing this. It was very delusional. I feel like they wanted you to just understand and just accept what it is, you know. Don't moan at me. Don't complain. This is what it is. And I feel like you never got closure. I don't think you even got an explanation. But this Knight of... How many times can we keep getting the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? This is someone literally, like I said, is someone who lacks common sense. It's like they didn't think things through. And even though this caused heartbreak for you, this person had already, I don't know whether they planned this or whatever, but they'd already overcome feeling depressed, feeling upset, you know, the heartbreak and everything. They've already healed. They already decided, you know, I'm done, I'm moving on. So this could be past energy. This could be present now, because look what's happening here. We've got them betraying you, leaving you, crying, tears, you know, no explanation, just throwing it all away like you're garbage. You were at rock bottom here and they didn't even look back. It's like they just did not care. And it confused you so much with this Ace of Swords. It was like, I feel like it came out of nowhere, my loves. And, you know, you've done a lot of crying. You've done a lot of sleepless nights. You've had nightmares about this. It's like you're in a very, very sad place. You know, you could be suffering with mental illness, you know, depression. This is betrayal. This is infidelity as well. And this is what keeps you up at night. And, you know, it's very weird because I'm asking how they feel about you. Maybe this is them now. Maybe this was you and now this is them, because they're haunted by what they did to you. Remember I said that Spirit's not going to give this person any peace. So now we've got We've got Judgment, and we've got the Six of Cups. This is them awakening to who you are. It's literally what I just said to you guys about the back of the deck with the Empress here. But they've got to go through all this to realise who you really were. You were the blessing in this person's life. I don't know what it was with you guys, okay? I feel like you, my group ones, you are very, very spiritual. You have an energy about you, because if you look down here, the Seven of Wands is here as well. And I don't know whether when you were with this person, you protected them from bad karma. You protected them from anything bad happening. And I feel like you took the karma from them and it was yours. So maybe this person got all the blessings. You know, maybe they didn't even share it with you. And this is now what they're looking at. Like when I was with group one, there was this protection bubble. It was like you were like I don't know, it's like you had a shield around you guys. So you would take it in, whereas it would avoid them, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. You were this person's protection and they didn't realise. Maybe they never will. So how does the third party feel about group one? Yeah. I think you're living your best life. Maybe you are, and I hope you bloody are. Clarify the Ace of Cups. See, there it is again. They know this person really still loves you. Even though they may not admit it to the third party, but they do. This is like, maybe they're looking back at all the good times that you guys had and the things that you did together, and they're not getting the same thing, you know, because of, so there's financial struggles. Yep, Two of Pentacles. Why am I putting that down? The Ten of Wands. You're this person's thorn. You're a thorn in this person's side, and they hate this. They hate this. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Chariot, Temperance, and Achievement. Okay, no wonder they hate you. Yeah, they really don't like you because, like I said, you could be living your best life, or you will be soon, okay? Everything is moving in the right direction. You are literally, your life is going to take you into, it's going to take you different places, guys. You just don't see it yet. Some of you may have already, this may have already happened, but you have a very powerful angel that is around you at all times, that is protecting you. Your life is in balance now. Everything is going smoothly. You know what? You love yourself. You love your life. You could be traveling, okay, in the future, or you are now. You're going places, and this is what they're having to watch. Everything come together for you, and they hate this. Absolutely hate this. Something here to do with something that you may have been working on, and maybe it didn't take off, or it didn't happen while you were with your ex, and then as soon as you left your ex, everything, all these blessings just was thrown your way, because those two aces of pentacles in reverse, I see them literally coming towards you, not towards these two. So let's get some last oracle messages, and then we're going to close this one. Sorry it was a long one, guys. You know, making up for not being here. So these are messages from the third party to you. So messages for group one from the third party. What we got? I act submissive to manipulate them. Okay, nice. I have people watching you. Yeah, I feel like this person may, like, if you've got social media, they have, you know, maybe these people are randomly adding you, and maybe you're not realising, but hopefully you're not silly enough to add someone that you don't know, because I know I wouldn't. But if you have a platform, there's not really much you can do about it. So so anyway, I have so many regrets yet, which we've seen. They regret all this. They are a simp. I manipulate them easily. Okay. This manipulation thing. Yeah, yeah. I copy you. I don't even know who I am anymore. Right. So, I don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because of what I just saw here with you guys. So, it's like they literally, they're trying to be you, which is kind of really creepy. And, you know, maybe they've dyed their hair the same colour. Maybe they talk like you. Maybe they act like you. It's pathetic. And then we've got, they have no respect for me, which we've already seen in the tarot. She is always talking about you, and it makes me so mad. A little bit more from the karmic. Oh dear. Lack of faith. Lack of faith in a partner's decisions, makings, abilities, or being around another man or woman and remaining faithful. There it is. I said this person could be sitting up late at night because they're worried that they're playing away. I reckon your ex is just very much just needs validation from too many people. They're lost. Jealousy, envy, resentment, a state of feeling of being jealous. There it is again. Jealous of you. What does he see in you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because Group 1's a really nice human being and they've got a really good heart and you're just a trollop. Sorry. This situation is coming to a head, which we did see. I feel like it's going that way. User, handout, takers. So... releasing, letting go of all this drama. Yeah, they don't want it no more. But I don't know what it is. I feel like Spirit's like, you ain't going anywhere. You caused this mess with this ex. You both are stuck here now. You see this person trying to leave, but they can't because of finances. They want to let go. Right, let's see now with your ex. So Group 1's ex and the karmic. These all fell out. Everyone is in my ear about what I should do. That it's making it hard to decide. So this, like when I said at the beginning, this person still could be going backwards and forwards and whether to stay with you, whether to be with them, blah, 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 blah. I know my karmic is seeing someone else, but I don't care as long as I keep them. Okay, so... it could be the karmic, but they stay because they don't want to be on their own. My karmic is going to stop me. I love my person. Oh, my karmic is not going to stop me. I love my person. So this is them trying to come back towards you. I'm finally seeing the truth about this connection. What did we get with the last cards here? This person finally sees the truth of your relationship. Them last two cards, the Lovers and Judgment. Where did you go? There is one here. We get along, but the passion is gone. And that's been clarified as well. You know, it became boring. That sneaking around, you know, doing naughty things. Maybe they were doing it online together and stuff, you know, behind your back. That's the thrill of it all. And I'm not talking from experience, guys. I've never cheated. I've been cheated on. But I've never cheated. But when you speak to other people and then you know, hear things online and stuff, and if you've ever cheated, guys, you know it is to do with that. Some people do fall in love, but I don't know. I'm caught between two loves. I'm torn apart inside. Oh, God, this person don't even know their own bloody brain. They're getting on my nerves. And I lost myself along the way. I don't even know who I am anymore. Yes, person getting on my tits. Right, let's get your angel number and a question. So think of your questions. The angel number for this reading, please, Spirit, for Group 1. You have clarity, 543. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Well, lovely. So ask a question, any question you want, Group 1. So for Group 1, please, Spirit. So you've got Sagittarius time. I'm going to take both these. Okay. So it says November the 22nd to December the 21st, explore uncharted territory, travel, freedom, learning, and you do have winter as well. And it says believe in your dreams, don't settle for less simply because it's available. Be patient enough to wait for what you truly desire. Lovely. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I really, really appreciate all of you. I'll try and bring more videos, guys, but like I said, my head's all over the place. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd really, really love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 2, so if you chose number 37, Quiet the Anxiety Monster, before we get started, if you didn't listen to the intro, I just want to give a big thank you to all your lovely messages, guys. I do really appreciate you all. I have been reading on and off and just been spending time trying to heal and stuff, which I think is going to take ages for me to heal. I know I'm laughing, but it's either laugh or cry. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at how your ex is feeling towards third party, how third party feels towards your ex, where the connection is headed, how does your ex feel about you, and how does the third party feel about you. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Don't force anything. So with this energy here with your ex, this is someone that never dealt with their trauma, never dealt with childhood trauma, maybe never even dealt with their addictions. Maybe they cover things up with addictions as well. It's like they're trying to quiet this anxiety monster here, and they use the wrong tools instead of actually sitting down and facing what is truly wrong with them. And also with this energy here as well, guys, it's do you know what, I've gone blank. This might be what this person does. I've literally just gone with what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. This energy as well here, there's something here where they don't appreciate the achievements, the things that they've got in their life. It's like, I don't know, it's like they're seeking something to feel that pain. And this is maybe why this person stepped out on the connection with you, because, you know, it wasn't enough. They needed something else. But they're not looking at themselves. They're not taking a good look at themselves. The problem is within you, not with you, group 2, or the third party, or what have you. It's like this only fixes it for what? Maybe a month or 2, maybe a year, and then it all comes crashing back down. So let's have a look. And that adds up to 10, just like group 1, an ending. Someone who may be hitting rock bottom soon, or is at rock bottom right now. This could also talk about betrayal. Something here as well where this person needs to give up these bad habits, these things that affect them in life. They need to give it up, but it's whether they will or not. So let's get started. So we'll start with your ex first. How does group 2's ex feel towards the third party? I've cleansed the space. I do it in between readings, guys, because you don't want to start seeing me faff about with this Palo Santo and stuff. So if you ever wondered whether I cleanse in between readings, yes I do, okay, and I ring my bell. Sometimes you'll hear the bell going still. So how does, yeah, there we go. So let's get a few more like I did in group 1. Let's get a few more. How does the ex feel? Right, yo. So I'm going to start from the bottom. So we have, the karmic sits right next to me when I am on the phone. I get no privacy or personal space. This is similar to group 1. So basically this person, this karmic is literally hovering all the time. You know, it could literally be because if they had an affair, you know, these two cheated. It's an insecurity because, you know, there's that saying, isn't it? You'll lose them how you found them, or you gain them, or whatever it is. So like this might be what the karmic's feeling here, you know, like, oh, are they chatting to group 2? Oh, who are they messaging? You know, are they chatting to other women or other men, you know? I'm afraid she's going to stab me in my sleep. Sorry. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just like so shocked by the card. Okay, so maybe we're dealing with a bit of a nut job here that may have anger problems. I am now understanding that it was a huge mistake getting involved with this karmic. There we go. These are what karmics are for. Please just stay away from me right now. I am not in a good place mentally. Okay, so you could end up tipping this person over the edge. So just keep your distance, group 2. Don't get dragged into this. Divine Feminine, I know it may not seem like I need you, but please pray for me. Pray I rise above this karmic ties. Now look, you can send loving energy, wish them well. But if you're hurting, you don't have to do that. I'm a big believer. You do it later on, you know, because it depends on how this person treated you. You know, I'm all about forgiveness, but we do that in our own time. Karmic vampire. My karmic is an energy vampire and feeds off of my insecurities. Ooh. So maybe your ex was an energy vampire and they did the same thing to you. Oh, interesting card on the back of the deck. I am starting to realise that my karmic is my karma. Okay. So now let's get some tarot. So we'll have a look deeper. So group 2, please, Spirit, how is the ex feeling towards the karmic, the third party? King of Cups, okay. Clarify King of Cups. How are they feeling towards the third party? Okay, sorry guys. I'm not with it today. Right, 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is worse when it's in reverse. Okay, let me just clarify a couple here. So, clarify the 2 of Swords with the 6 of Wands in reverse. No, Spirit, I don't think so. You're not chucking that many cards at me. Just a couple. 2 of Swords in... Thank you. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups. Clarify that Knight of Cups. Oh, my Lord. The 8 of Swords. And the Lovers. No, the 2 of Cups. Right, let's have a look. Sorry about the mess. No one cares. You can see it, hopefully. So, look. This ex of yours caught feelings for the karmic, for the third party. But then what they realised as time went on, they became very, very confused. Because this third party showed them a side of themselves where they came across as very loving, very kind, compassionate, caring, blah, 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 blah. But that wasn't really the truth. And this is where the confusion literally comes in with this person. It's like, well, hang on a minute. I'm like, I'm hearing this person saying it. I'm like, what is going on? Because this karmic holds a grudge. Like, when maybe your ex did something and this is a grudge holder, and then you see a totally different side to this karmic. You get the Queen of Swords. Now, I love my Queen of Swords, but seeing in readings, certain readings, you have to look at it in that way, okay? So we have this Queen of Swords that then turns to someone very rude, someone very malicious, toxic, very unfriendly, very jealous energy as well, which we got the Oracle card that basically said that this person's always in their face. Very, very manipulative as well. And you will find that your Your ex might be very needy, okay? They might need a lot of attention. They might need someone, you know, some loving or what have you. And boy, does this person stonewall your ex. So they'll ignore your ex for days. And they'll make them pay for whatever it is that they're upset about. So this ex of yours, very much an attention-seeking hoe bag, okay? I say it politely. They love attention. They seek validation from other people. This may have been a problem in your relationship. So what's happened? They've gone towards a karmic here, and it's like they're not getting that. They're getting the opposite. I feel like what happened, is the Knight of Cups on the back of the deck now. What happened, it was a minute ago. What happened was there was a lot of love bombing here. And I don't know whether both of them love bombed each other, but I feel like this karmic love bombed your person so much. So basically, say when they started the affair, your person was constantly complaining. My group twos never paid me enough attention. They never showed me any love. They weren't affectionate. They didn't give me sex, this, that, the other. So what this karmic did was play on that. They fed that back to your person and fed this ego. And they may have even used sex as part of the lure, you know, like maybe your ex told this person group two didn't like to do certain things. And then all of a sudden, you found someone here that, yeah, I'll do that. You know, I'm into that. When technically, really, you're not, because you're a cold-hearted trollop. Okay? Now this is dried up. They're not getting attention. They're being ignored. They're not getting any sex. There's no passion in the bedroom. These two are like, this karmic is a very, very valuable lesson to this ex of yours. What was it? That card right there. This is their karma. You know, as I said in group one, there is consequences to your actions. And like I said, I was going to do a karma reading, but this seems like a karma reading anyway. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. All this person feels now is weighed down by so much stress, so much anxiety. There's so many problems. It's like they can't seem to find a way to overcome these problems with the karmic, because I feel like once they reassure the karmic and they've sorted it out, 5 minutes later they'll do something to pee the karmic off, and the karmic will do it again. So it's like literally this mountain that they can't seem to climb and get to the other side, because they get pulled back down to the bottom of the mountain. And oh, there's the Knight of Cups. I thought I saw the Knight of Cups. So this is basically what happened was, because it's with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands, this karmic love bombed your ex here. Like I said, told them everything they wanted to hear, like sweet little nothings, that kind of thing. And now they're very confused about what the hell is happening here. I don't get it. It's like they really don't understand. It's like they're trapped in this prison with this person. And it's like, I don't know. They thought this was their soulmate. You know, maybe this karmic fed your person a line of, oh, we're twin flames, we're soulmates. No, you are karmic soulmates. You're not soulmates. Clarify this Eight of Swords with the soulmate card, please, Spirit. Look where it came at, crossing, on top of the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is so defensive, so argumentative. They always have their walls up. Very, very guarded energy right here. And it's like they want to quit this karmic, but why are you not quitting? Why are you still staying? I don't get it. But we're gonna look at where the connection is going, so I'm not gonna actually ask that. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, what they left you, this has failed, or it's gonna fail. So let's have a look how the third party feels towards your ex. I'm going to use Oracle cards. So for group 2, how does the third party feel towards group 2's ex? he feels good being with me. He is mine, and now you need to respect that. Wow, all right. I nearly swore. Oh, okay. I am someone that he is using for comfort. Okay, so part of him must know that this is a very much egotistical person. Yeah, it's like I'm getting the energy I want. Okay. I am the one dealing with his BS in your place. Oh, here comes the truth. I am not a good fit for him. Okay, so we started off with the energy of I'm full of myself, but now here comes this insecurity. Look at this. And this is what the karmic did. This is literally what I was saying at the beginning. But then look, guys, we can blame the karmic, the third party, as much as we want. But I'm always a big believer when I've spoken to people that have been cheated on, it takes two to tango. The person would not stray if they didn't want to stray. Do you get me? And this person's a mess. I think if this karmic told your ex that the sky was green, they would believe it. That's how much they're seeking validation. Like, I don't know, they're missing something within them. So anyway, I want to sabotage what you two have that is special, and that's exactly what they did. You remember when I just said to you a minute ago, before that card came out, this person feels like they won. It was like a competition. But what they don't realise, you didn't win anything. If anything, group 2, I don't know if it's a group 1, if anything, group 2, they took your problem away. And I know it hurts, but let the karmic deal with this problem now. Clarified what I said. I am toxic to him. This as well, right? So he refuses to open up to me. Now, the King of Cups can actually be somebody who is very closed off emotionally sometimes, even though they have that energy about them being very loving and blah, blah, blah. They can be someone very hard to read at times. You know, they're not very open with their emotions, and that could literally be what pees this karmic off as well. So let's get some cards. How does the ex feel towards... how does the third party feel towards group 2's ex? The world. Clarify the world. They're karmics. These two are not. They're not soulmates. 4 of Cups. Clarify. I was going to say clarify the Wheel of Fortune. It's landed on the Wheel of Fortune. The Star. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Star. That's come out crossing. So we have the 9 of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse as well. And then the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're not satisfied. They're thinking about ending this. They're thinking about quitting and just giving up. And moving on. But before they can do this, what Spirit is saying, to heal the it's like I'm seeing, you need to pay back this karma. And before you can move on, you're going to have to do that. There's no doubt about this. Because it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just hearing you owe us. I don't know why. Maybe this is not the first time this person's done this. But there is, things are not going good between these two. Like I said, the wheel is turning now. And this person here, I don't know whether they thought that they had manifested someone that they wanted, you know, that they've been manifesting, they've been waiting for, and they didn't get this. But there is a lesson that needs to be learned before they can move on. They're now, I don't know whether it's, see, this is how they feel towards your ex. They're bored. They don't have any feelings. 4 of Cups is somebody that has apathy, you know. They don't lack, they're lacking in empathy and love, and they're just not satisfied. They're bored. And I think that's what was the thrill for the karmic here, was the chase, being chosen. And now they're in this energy. It's like, I don't really want it. I'm looking elsewhere now. got someone here that is being haunted by their decisions here, and I think that's part of their karma, because it's something to do with suffering and infidelity and betrayal, and I think this is what Spirit is doing to this person, because maybe they're worried, like in group 1, that this person is going to do it to them. There is something here where they just won't give, your ex will not give in to this person. They will not compromise with something. I want to know what that is, because we have the 5 of Cups. So we've got huge regret here. We've got huge remorse. So maybe the karmic has remorse for what they did. You know, maybe you had a family with this person, broke up the family, and now they're living with that. The choice is, you know, they're crying a lot of a night time. They're not sleeping very well. They're scared they're going to be rejected. Which is very funny that this person's contradicting themselves here. They want to move on. They're bored, but they don't want to be rejected. I feel like this person is very much in their ego as well, where maybe they've never been rejected. So what is this 9 of Wands in reverse with the 5 of Cups? What is this not giving in? So we have the Hangman in reverse. We have the Fool and the Devil in reverse. Clarify that Devil in reverse. Oh, clarify the Devil. Ace of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. Your person might be addicted to some substances here, okay? Addicted to something, maybe even sex. And this is where the karmic is trying to get them to compromise. And they're not willing to. They're not willing to clean up their act here. You know, if they didn't do it for you, what makes you think they're going to do it for the karmic, you know? So this is where they're very frustrated and very upset, because it's like I'm seeing them saying, if you love me, if you want this beginning with me, you will clean up your act. But this person, this ex of yours, is not. They're still very much, you know, still doing the same thing. So now what's happening here with the karmic, they've detached themselves from them emotionally, what I'm seeing. It's like they're thinking about a new beginning here. Going off and being single for a while. It's like I see this karmic literally dumping your ex. They're discontented. That is like, they're just not happy. It's the disinterest and the apathy again with the Hangman. It's literally, they feel like they've wasted their time. They thought they were getting this brand new beginning. They thought that maybe it was going to move into marriage and everything. But what we're seeing here is sorry, this person feels depressed. They feel lonely within their relationship with your person. So we have Capricorn. Yep. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. Where is this connection headed with the karmic and the ex for group 2? Where is their connection headed in the future, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Where is it headed? Where are they headed together? Empress. The Knight of Swords. Death. It's funny that your ex is looking at this situation very clearly now. How they left an Empress, the divine feminine. You may even be the mother or the father of their children. For a Queen of Wands, that all that they had to offer was their body, okay? Their looks. And I'm not saying you're ugly at all. It's just there was something about this Queen of Wands that they found sexually attractive. And it was, like I said, this person offered themselves on a plate. I'm actually getting visions here of very naughty things. And can you stop that, Spirit, please? God's sake, I'm not saying that. Oh, like literally, I'm literally getting some very naughty flashes from these two. I'll wipe my memory, wipe it clean. And I'm not going to say what I'm seeing, but it's very inappropriate, okay? Okay, I'm not going to say what I'm seeing, but it was done via the internet, okay? Like FaceTime, that kind of thing, okay? And it, yeah, yeah. And I feel like these two may have snuck around and did the deed in a car as well. And also, maybe if you were up late with the children, or, you know, maybe you weren't home or whatever, and they were in bed on their own. It happened in bed as well, guys. So, yeah, this was very much a lot of online messing around with these two to begin with. So we're now looking at this person's looking back at what the decisions they made, the choices they made, how they ended something with an Empress here. And there is huge regret about that. And I see these two ending as well. I don't know whether they're going to come charging back towards you, my love. So you may need to be very careful, because if this person treated you really, really crappy, just love yourself, okay? Because the person's a bit of a mess. They've not healed at all. Clarify the Death card. So you have Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Clarify the Death card. What is this with their connection in the future? Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is a mess, honestly. Someone's going to get wounded here. So it could literally be, you know, I need to also say what might happen here as well. Karmic may get themselves pregnant to keep your person. But I do see the Karmic wanting to move on. So maybe there's a pregnancy scare. But there's juggling in the future here. There is definitely going backwards and forwards. What's happening in the future, there is going to be no contact between these two. Totally cold towards one another. Cut off. Done. Finito. Because what your person is going to realise is, or even the Karmic, or both, you know, both, that this King of Pentacles is very, very much ungrounded, shallow, self-centered. This usually is a masculine energy, and when they come out in reverse, it talks about unfaithfulness. So I feel like your person's not learned their lesson. They're going to go off with someone else. They're going to take a gamble. These two are going to come out very, very wounded from this. I feel like your ex is going to come out more wounded, you know, once again. Because they're not dealing with anything here. It's just the same pattern. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So how does the ex feel towards group 2? How do they feel towards group 2? Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. That's the most sneakiest energy in the bloody deck. The Nine of Cups. Devil. The Lovers. Wheel of Fortune. And the Seven of Wands. Interesting energy right here. They're Justice. So you two could have gone through a divorce or separation. This is karma. This is huge karma this person is going to be receiving, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune with Justice here. So it's like cause and effects. What goes around comes around, basically. Guys, be very, very careful. And my thing just moved as I was just about to say that. So take that as clarification, even though you couldn't see what that was. This energy is going to come towards you in a very, very sneaky manner because they want you back. They see you as their wish fulfillment, but I'm seeing someone who is very, very gluttonous, okay? That might be why we're seeing the King of Pentacles. This is making sense now in reverse, right? This karmic is worried about them cheating with you now. And when I saw this with this is where my mind went, because I'm seeing them coming in, trying to have a conversation with you, but still involved with the karmic. So they're going to want to sneak around with you. This person has so many addictions. What did I just say to you? That this person refuses to get clean. They refuse to make any compromises. They refuse to go seek counselling or, you know, anything to make yourself feel better, you know, to do better in life. So I'm seeing this person still doing the same thing, but now to you, which is really disrespectful. So they're coming in with their lies. They're coming in with their mind control. They're coming in very lustful, like very, very sexual. I feel like they feed off your energy here. There's something about your energy because you are the Empress, okay? That this, I don't know whether they've got a demonic attachment to themselves. Like, say, is it a Jezebel spirit? You know, like the incubus, where they need to feed off your energy. So be very, very careful, okay? Because this is what they need. They need you. They're coming in to offer you something here. They want to go again. But I'm telling you now, if you do this, there is just this there's a karmic cycle that you're going to have to play out again. And you're going to get wounded. So Spirit's asking you, please protect yourself from this person. Because you're going to go through the vicious cycle again. This person's going to then come back and say, okay, I want to be with you now. I don't want to be with a karmic anymore. And you're going to be like, oh, yeah, great. Yeah. But they're going to do it again. And there's that karmic cycle that just keeps going around and around and around. And Spirit wants you to protect yourself because justice is unfair, okay? This person's already hurt you enough. It's like Spirit's literally saying, when is enough enough? Just be careful, okay? So, let's have a look at, let's just use these. How does the third party feel about group 2? King of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Wands in reverse. With the Nine of Swords, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, clarify the Page of Wands, Priestess. They don't like you. They see you as someone who is very rude, very much aggressive. They think you're abusive, so God knows what your ex said. I bet they spun such a toxic lie about you guys. You know, if anyone was actually abusive, I see it was your ex, not the other way around. But we know narcissists like to actually blame the other person, you know, worries me, feel sorry for me, give me the attention, that kind of thing. So yeah, they see you as someone who is nasty, someone who is unreliable. Your ex also has told this person you cheated. Charming. I mean, it's not true. It's definitely not true. That you suffer with a mental illness. I don't like what your ex has done here. And I feel like this is a lot of that worries me to make the third party feel sorry for him, you know, gullible talk here. So basically they're talking about you've got a mental illness, you betrayed them, you basically were a disappointment. This is a nasty energy. I don't like this karmic here, guys. You're very manipulative. You're very controlling. All you were was about the money. It wasn't about love here. You were just a gold digger. Wow. Okay. You're very immature. And another thing here as well, it's like I'm seeing them saying, I hope you experienced a lot of setbacks in your life for what you did. This is just so toxic, group 2. Like the karmic is really, really toxic. But then again, who is feeding them this information? Your ex. It's always close to home. So let's get some oracle cards now. So we're going to look at the karmic. So the third party, how do they feel? I feel unworthy. I wish I was you. I want out of this relationship, which was seen. He, she is starting to see I am not who I made her out to be. Wow. What did I say right at the beginning, group 2? Your ex became very, very confused about who the hell am I with right now? Who is this person? Never mind. And now they're admitting it, you know. I talk about you because I am jealous of you. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I caught them looking at your social pics, so pics on phone or social media. I am so scared they will do to me what I did to you, and this is what they're worried about. You can see it in the tarot. I envy your connection. Yeah, that's why this person is so spiteful towards you, group 2. But you know what? Take it with a pinch of salt. Send love towards these haters. Okay? They have no respect for me. Jesus, shut the door, why don't you? I have a feeling we won't last. No, you won't. So the karmic, how do they feel about this connection? Jesus, here we go. Beautiful soul, speaking love and kindness and encourage others to become their own version of beautiful. This is the problem. You are a beautiful soul. You came out as an empress, and this person knows this. They're nothing like you. There's no comparison. You can try to be a fake empress as much as you want, but, you know, comparison, likeness, similarity, the action of declaring something to be untrue, the quality of being similar or equivalent. So you guys could be similar looking. There could be similar traits about both of you that your ex was attracted to, but when they got with this person, they realised it was the fake version of you. You know, maybe the karmic, I don't know why I'm hearing this, maybe the karmic studied you after they started talking and started flirting, doing this, that and the other. Maybe this person started stalking your social media, you know, looking really deep into you. We did have the Page of Swords, that social media stalking. They came out twice. So I think this is what they've done to get your person to be more attracted to them. You know, even the way you talk. Maybe you've got a platform and they've watched you and they've seen the way you talk and the way you act. Understanding or not understanding, the ability to understand something, comprehension, perception or judgment of a situation. They understand. They understand what they've done. They understand exactly what they're doing as well, or what they did do. But maybe they act dumb. Maybe, yeah. Stalk. What did I just say? I did not see that, guys. I swear to God, I'm not even looking at the cards, okay, because they are like that. I just said to you, stalking, social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all in your business. So they're up in your business. And I feel like they did study you. And then look at this. What did I say? Karmic soulmates. This is what came out with the tarot down here. These are not, these two are, whatever. Controlling behaviour, including giving unwanted advice, ordering or withholding money for affordable expenses in order to control. And this is the thing. What did I say at the beginning? This Queen of Swords is a control freak, okay? They ignore them. They could withhold sex, you know. Just, yeah, no. This is not a good person. They like to pretend to be that they are, but deep inside they're actually a very, very toxic person. Nasty soul. So let's see about your ex now with the karmic. So group 2's ex and the karmic. Let's get a couple more. Okay. So we have, oh, wrong way. I am lying and keeping secrets in my relationship. Yeah, just like they did with you. This person could be a compulsive liar and they don't know how to tell the truth. I don't think this person really does know how to even be honest with themselves, group 2. I have built a family with my karmic and it breaks my heart to hurt them. So, like I said, for some of you, this is a small number of you, not all of you. This person could have gotten pregnant. That's maybe why they're stuck in this situation now, you know, because they built a family. I regret rushing into this relationship and I'm now paying the price, and there it is. And it could be literally this pregnancy. They're tied to them for life now, because on the back of the deck here as well, guys, I didn't show you, child support increase or deductions. So there's something here to do with child support. You know, maybe if you've got kids with this person and now they're having another kid, that will literally reduce your child support because, you know, they've got to take into consideration of this child. So, yeah, this person's made their bed. Let them lie in it. I get jealous knowing my karmic could be seeing someone else. So, see, they're still very much attached to this karmic here. Like, even though they know that they're no good for them, they're attached. But they're looking for a thrill in your direction. Don't let them do that to you. I have to make sure what I'm feeling for my person is not just lust. It was lust, hun. I had so many toxic relationships that I feel true love does not exist. No, it does exist, but you were the person, group 2. This person doesn't know how to love themselves. Love starts within. Once you can love yourself, you can then love someone else. I cannot, like, when I had couples counselling with my partner, straight away she asked us, and I never looked at it this way, straight away she asked us, what, to my husband first, and me, what are you looking for Star to do? And he turned around and said, I am looking for her to make me happy. And she went, let me stop you there. I have mentioned this on my channel before. Let me stop you there. Star's not here to make you happy. She's a bonus, basically. So basically she was explaining what I just said, that love starts within, and then when Star gives you the love, that adds to your happiness and you know how you feel about yourself and blah blah blah. But I don't think it ever sunk in with my partner. I don't think he ever got it, which is really sad. And my ex-husband was always seeking validation from other women because it just wasn't, I wasn't enough, and I used to blame myself. And I think, you know, even now I'm trying to heal, I'm still sort of blaming myself, but then, like, I do look at it properly, you know, rationally, and this is just a very lost soul, okay? And this is what I'm picking up here as well. You can't give someone love if you don't love yourself. So, angel number, think of a question, my loves, but we'll get an angel number first. So, angel number for group 2. You know, you can blame your partner as much as you want, but that's just projection in my eyes. I hate that people will not take responsibility, or, you know, no responsibility for what they've done. I hate that blame game. Anyway, angel of victory, Michael. So 939, Michael stands by those who lead with righteousness. Look at that. Look at what I was just saying. And I know I never said it like that, but, you know, wear your armor of conviction and march towards inevitable victory, knowing you are protected. Triumph, protection, and leadership. Exactly. So you've got Archangel Michael here. I love that. Your person here in this karmic doesn't have no integrity. They have no morals. You do. So ask your question. Any question you want to ask. So for group 2, please, Spirit. When the healing is done. Okay. So whatever you ask for, it says healing is hard. Be there for yourself and others without judgment. Yeah, I like that. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate you all. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd really love to have you guys. Wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey, group 3. So if you chose Take Action, this is your card. So before we get started, if you didn't listen to the intro, I just want to give a big thank you to all the lovely, kind messages that you've been leaving me. I really do appreciate them all. So let's get started. So what we're going to do, oh, I'm out of breath. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at how your ex is feeling towards a third party, how third party is feeling towards your ex, where is the connection headed, and how does your ex feel about you, and how does the karma, maybe there's karma coming, the karmic feel about you, okay? So with this energy right here with your ex, this person took action towards the third party. They may have thought about it for a little while. They may not. They may have just jumped in like, you know, like the Knight of Swords. So I see them making this decision and just taking a chance, like a leap of faith, basically. So let's have a look. So take me into group 3, please, Spirit. How does the group 3's ex feel about the third party? How do they feel? Oh my God. Seriously? Really, Spirit? Let's take her. Oh my goodness. This sort of happened in group 1, but not that many. But Spirit's like literally saying, take them, take them, take them. What, really? Are you this is like literally might as well just give me the half the deck. Okay. Whoa. They've got a lot to say. So, here we go. I just know that me choosing to stay has nothing to do with you. Okay. So they're saying here, they're staying because they're staying. We'll find out why, because we're going to use the tarot as well. I've noticed my karmic only looks for the bad in me. Okay, so this karmic could literally be putting this person down instead of bringing them up. Like, you know, maybe they accuse them of certain things. Maybe the karmic's very insecure. I'm public. We both fake smiles. It gets exhausting. So there's a lot of arguments going on behind closed doors. These two just not getting on. Maybe this as well. Maybe there's a pregnancy. I don't know. That's for some of you, okay? So just take what resonates. Don't force anything. But this could be why they're staying. I don't know why that jumped out. But this right here, they're exhausted of faking it when they're around the karmic's family and friends, or their friends and family. It's like, I feel like this person feels like they're a bit stupid because they gave you up where they didn't have to fake it, you know. And this they do because they don't want to look dumb. I feel like me and my karmic won't last. This relationship is only temporary. So in their mind, they're already thinking, I see this like Knight of Wands, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. Miserable. Wow. I know she's miserable, but won't leave. That's all on her. So even though, see, your ex could be playing a little bit of a game here by making the karmic, the third party, miserable, because this could be someone that may feel guilty dumping them, if you know what I mean. So maybe this person doesn't have the balls. So maybe this person did this to you where, you know, they push you to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm done. You know? She tries kissing my ass daily because she knows I am unhappy. So there you go. So the karmic could literally feel your ex pulling away here, and they love bomb them. That's definitely love bombing. Karmic keeps me busy. I have no time for anything. So maybe you were the type of person where you'd let your person go and do their thing, you do your thing, then you come together and, you know, you spend time together. You were never joined at the hip here. This is like you're very much independent from one another and it respected each other's boundaries, but this karmic doesn't do that. This person, I'm feeling, it feels really suffocated. Then we have, expect a quick message. If I don't reply right away, she's around. So, okay, you two could still be in communication. You could, all right, because what I'm going through myself, you know, my partner's left me after 23 years for someone else. He's done this to me because he goes away every weekend, which I have to watch this, guys, which is very, very painful. Goes and spends the weekend with her. And I had trouble with our security wasn't working, and there was 2 guys that randomly turned up the day before, which was really weird. I messaged this man ignored me. So go figure, I'm in the house with the kids. This is like literally what this could be. There could be something here where if you've got children with them and you needed something, this person will not text you back in front of the karmic. But yet the karmic knows about you, you see, which doesn't make sense. Maybe they get an earful. Okay. As long as I am with my karmic, I am trying to stay away from you because I know I drain you. So this could be an energy vampire. Then you have, I have scratch scars on my skin from the karmic trying to fight me. Oh, there could be physical fighting here. Could even be, you know, like through the jiggity fun stuff that they do in the bedroom. They could mark them on purpose so they know that, you know, if you know what I mean. She gets close to everyone I know just to keep tabs on me. Oh, wow. Clever girl or clever guy. I've noticed I've developed health issues dealing with this karmic. So, yeah, this is like an energy vampire. This is like draining. This is, you know. And then we have this karmic is constantly killing my vibes where you didn't. I'm sorry if I'm not nice to you. I'm just used to negativity. But then again, it's like I say, you can't be nice to 2 people at once. Because I noticed a huge shift with my partner for months leading up to when he finally just blurted it out in such a nasty way. The change in the way they spoke to me, the change in their behaviour, like the ignoring, it was like I didn't even have a partner. And I think that's very, very cruel to do that to someone when, you know, that person hasn't done anything, when you're the guilty party, basically. So I feel like this is literally, maybe this is my pile as well. It happens. So, you know, maybe this person was so horrible to you and you just couldn't understand why all of a sudden the change. But you know now. I mean, some of you may not even know about the karmic. You may be in here wondering whether your person is cheating, you know. But that's for some of you. I kiss her ass whenever I need something. I just to get what I want. So there's love bombing in both these two. These two are doing it both to each other. So if they want a bit of fun time, they'll love bomb the karmic. If they want to go out, they'll love bomb the karmic. They'll buy them something, you know, they'll praise them. And the karmic does it as well. I'm scared I might end up in jail dealing with her. You have no idea how crazy she is. So we've already got physical violence. Then we've got this as well. So the karmic may threaten this person with the police. So say if the karmic literally lashes out at your ex, hits your ex, this karmic can then say, I'm going to phone the police and tell the police that you did that to me. Because you do have crazy people that literally do this. So I feel like that's what they're dealing with right now. Crazy right now. Okay. So how does the ex feel towards the third party? That was quick. Ooh. Okay. We have the devil. Clarify the devil. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the devil with the Ten of Pentacles. Strength and the Three of Cups. Bear with me. Clarify the Three of Cups with strength. I just heard blowing smoke up my arse. I don't know why I just heard that. Blowing smoke up my arse. Because I'm looking at these 2 cards and I heard that saying. Some of you, most of you must have heard that saying, okay? What I'm seeing here is this karmic knew how to sway your person by rubbing their ego, giving them a big head, praising them. Hence that blowing smoke up your ass, because this is coming from a third party. They feel like they've made a huge mistake here with the third party, because the Nine of Wands does talk about wounded warrior, you know, very, very much depressed and stressed out about this because of the choice that they made with the third party. You know, it was fun at the beginning and now it's not. What is this Ten of Pentacles with the Devil though, Spirit? We've got Leo. What is the... and Capricorn. What is the Magician, the Six of Cups, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. Greed. Yeah. They betrayed you for greed. And now they're seeing the truth. Now they're seeing the truth. They literally could have been used by the karmic for their Ten of Pentacles here. So you could have literally built a life with this person where your ex was very abundant, okay? You know, may have their own business, has their own home, owns their own car. You know, they're very, very financially abundant here. And this is what drew the karmic to your person. And now they're actually having this awakening, this clarity moment, which is this Ace of Swords, of this person only wanted me for this. They were manipulated here. There may have been some spell work done here, but you know. And now all I see this person doing is literally looking back at everything they had with you, because this is reminiscing. This is literally looking back at the past and the regret, because they thought they were going to have this Ten of Pentacles with you, but they've ended up in a Ten of Pentacles and a Tower moment here. They now realise you were the blessing, okay? The star energy is you guys. And you guys could literally be in the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit has given this to you. This is like what you've manifested. And it's like there's them giving to the karmic, maybe giving to multiple third parties here, which I feel like they did. But yeah, they should have been given to you. They should have stayed, you know, where the bread was buttered, basically, where the grass was greener. And it's like, I feel like they're saying here, I played myself with this karmic. I caused a huge Tower moment in my life. I made this huge decision. And now I just feel like I'm like at rock bottom, basically. They're feeling this grief. They feel betrayed by this karmic here. They gave up everything for this karmic. And I keep hearing, for what? You know, maybe they thought that they were going to get this Ten of Pentacles and, you know, wish fulfillment, and they were going to heal them, and, you know, they're going to live happily ever after, even though we don't have that card. But they're realising they were manipulated into this. But, as I said in one of the other piles, it takes two to tango. We can't, you know, you can't have such... I hate that when people just project and they blame, and they take no responsibility for their actions. That winds me the hell up. Clarify this Tower and the Ten of Swords. This karmic third party is unstable. They're unstable. And it's already come out with the oracle cards. Look at this. The Ten of Swords and the Tower is clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. They've realised they don't love this karmic. They're in a lot of sadness. They're in a lot of pain. They may even realise that this is unrequited love with the karmic. The karmic may have literally just been about the money. They don't love the karmic, because we're looking at how they feel towards the third party. So we have Aquarius. I think we said Leo. So Aquarius and Leo and Capricorn. Okay, so now let's see how the third party feels towards your ex. So how does the third party feel towards Group 3's ex? How do they feel towards Group... Whoa. So we have, he is a good liar. I question half of what he says. Yeah, your person could have been a compulsive liar. Doesn't know the truth if it came up and slapped him in the face. Okay. He feels good being with me. So they like being with your ex here. He is mine now, and you need to respect that. So bug off, basically, group 3. I think most of you are done anyway. I would hope after something like this you would literally be done, but you do you. There's no judgment here. We can't help who we love. You know, I don't judge. You know, my best mate, her partner did the dirty years and years ago, but you know what? There was a difference with him. He was remorseful and he never did it again, and they're together. That was at the beginning of their marriage. So they've been together over 20 years now. So yeah, people can change, people can feel remorseful, but that's a rare breed. I call her husband a unicorn. I want to sabotage what you two have. That is special, and that's what this karmic did. Sabotaged it, but like I said, it takes 2 to tango. I am someone that he is using for comfort. Does the okay. I know you're both meant to be together in the end. I talk negative about you because I'm jealous, and he is a good person and deserves better than me. So this karmic feels very passionate towards your person, okay? They may have sexual chemistry here, okay? Or maybe it's one-sided. Okay. So, back to the tarot. So how does the third party feel towards Group 3's ex? So now we're doing the third party. Look at that. 10 of Cups. I said the happy ever after isn't out yet, and they didn't get it. They're not getting it. They thought this is what they were getting. Moving in together, building a life together, having children, blah, blah, blah. Then we have the 8 of Cups as well. This karmic is, third party is literally looking at other options right now. Or they could be fearful that your person is going to walk away and back towards this life that they built with you, which came out in your ex's pile, like cards. You know, look, they're worried about your person juggling. You know, they're also worried about your person talking to other people online or spying on you or watching you online. They most probably are, and they most probably caught them. But what I'm seeing here with this 10 of Cups is this is the dream that they had, but they're not getting it. This is not guaranteed, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is, but the 10 of Cups isn't. And now all they've got is all this weight that's wearing them down, and stress and worry. And I do think most of the stress and exhaustion that they're experiencing is that they're so worried your person is going to walk away from them and is looking at other options. So clarify the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Why are they worried? Why are they worried? We have the King of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Cups, because they feel like they're still in love with you. You know, this could be the father or the mother of your children, you know, because there's children involved here. There's always going to be that link between you both, and they can't compete with this. You know, maybe your person doesn't want any more children and they've told the karmic this. And they hate that you both communicate. You know, maybe you have to communicate because of the children. So how do they feel? How's this karmic Magician? Clarify the Magician. Oh, I don't like this. Clarify the 9 of Cups in reverse with the Magician that's crossing. That 10 of Pentacles, this is what they're after. They want a guaranteed relationship with this person. This keeps coming out. That's 3 times now. And what I'm seeing here with this karmic is basically they want what you had. They want the life that you had. They want to step into those shoes. But the problem here is that's not working out in this person's favour, because this 10 of Pentacles doesn't belong to the karmic. It belongs to you. And they're looking for like a wedding ring or engagement ring or whatever. And it's like they're hoping to be proposed to, but it's not happening. And it's causing them a lot of stress because They're devastated by this, by the way, because I feel like your person didn't tell the karmic they don't want to get married. They don't want to have any more children. They just want to keep it like girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, you know, mistress, whatever. So basically, they're really devastated about this with the Nine of Cups in reverse, because this is devastation when it comes out. You know, it's when your dreams are just like literally just blown up. They had this vision, they had these dreams of happy ever after, Ten of Pentacles, blah, 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 and it didn't work. Their manipulation tactics did not work. You know, they may have actually done black magic. That's why I said, oh, I don't like this. They may have actually done, like, I don't know, spell work. And some of you may not believe in that. I believe in that. But these, you know, you're taking away someone's free will. And then what happens when you do that? You get it back tenfold. You don't get what you wanted. You get, I don't know, a very toxic partner in the end. So don't mess with stuff like that, guys. If you're going to do a love spell, do a love spell to bring love into your life. Make it very, very clear, but don't do it to someone else, because that's not right. And they wanted all this abundance that belonged to you, and they're not getting it. Let me clarify this Ten of Pentacles, because something about this Ten of Pentacles, tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Why does it keep coming out, Spirit? Oh my God. Yeah, they're not getting it. This person was greedy. This person thought they were going to be showered with gifts, jewelry, you know, holidays, this, that, the other. They're not getting it. Why are they not getting it? Why are they not receiving this Ten of Pentacles? Page of Swords. Why are they not getting it? Five of Cups, because of what they did. Because it could be your ex is rejecting them. You know, maybe they're just, they don't want to share this wealth with them. It could literally be, it could literally be, this could be part of their karma as well, guys, because I'm seeing this person be feeling very remorseful, very regretful right now, very silly, like devastated. This person could maybe thinking, maybe they know they're going to come back to you. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got it all basically, guys. So let's have a look. Where is this connection headed in the future, Spirit? Where is it actually headed? Moving away. Where is it headed? The Emperor. Okay. Perfect. Look at that. Look at the way they've both come out. I believe these two may have actually fought. The Tower's here again, guys. The Three of Swords here. Third party situation. Wheel of Fortune, which is karma. We've got the Ten of Swords and Death. This is where it's headed. Basically, these two are going to learn a very, very big karmic lesson. So these two could have literally, you know, maybe they're spiritual. Maybe they believe in this, but they don't understand it because they're full of crap. So maybe, you know, this karmic may have told your person, oh, we're soulmates, we're twin flames, we're divine feminine, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And we have two distorted feminine and masculine here. These are fake. Your person's not a true emperor because they wouldn't have done this. They're someone who's very unstable. Okay. Someone who, can be very, very controlling, you know, maybe lies a lot. Someone who's very weak. This is not someone that you can rely upon. Very weak-minded, very easily influenced by people. So, you know, say if this person was with you for many, many years and someone said, oh, you know, your missus or your hubby is a D-head, they'd believe it because they believe everyone else over you. That's this type of energy that they ended up with. And then you've got this Empress that could use pregnancy, like I said, to trap your person, to get this Ten of Pentacles and to get this happy ever after, because that is children. but it's going to backfire. So if this Empress in reverse decides to get themselves pregnant, this is not very, it's not a good idea, because this is bad karma. Because I feel your person won't stand by this and I know that's very cruel, but they won't stand by them. They may support the child, but they don't want nothing to do with it because they don't want to be a parent. And I'm seeing this Five of Pentacles here where, you know, there's scarcity in the relationship here. There's coldness. They're not intimate. They're not talking. You know, there's maybe lack of money as well. There could be ghosting. So maybe your partner's just going to disappear and ghost. Your ex, sorry, is going to disappear and ghost this person. This relationship's going through a huge tower moment because somebody here is going to end up brokenhearted. They're going to be stabbed in the back. They're also going to be cheated on. Somebody is going to cheat. And now, if I was to say who was going to cheat, it would be the Empress, because the Empress is in reverse. So this could be someone also that tries to palm off a baby on your ex here as theirs, and maybe your ex finds out about it and then dumps them. But this is a big karmic cycle that they're both going through because of the betrayal and the stabbing in the back of what they did to you. There is a massive ending, and this is not a good ending. Okay, these two are going to experience some serious endings, like death moments, you know, like ego death, and just it's just disaster after disaster. And this Empress in reverse is very, very unstable mentally. Okay, very emotionally unstable. They don't really they don't really have any confidence. Very insecure energy here. Very, very needy energy. And there's abuse in this relationship. And did we not see scratch marks? That was in this pile, wasn't it? And then the police. So I feel like this Empress lashes out physically towards your person. Right, that's their future of their connection. Ended on death here. So let's see how does your ex feel about you? So tell me, Spirit, how does the ex feel towards group 3? Four of Pentacles, can't let you go. Wow, flying out. They want to work things out. Seven of Wands, they're hoping you will finally give in to their pressure here. They're going to come towards you because they can't let you go. They're going to come towards you and say to you, I want to work on things. Please, let's rebuild again. And they're not going to stop until they wear you down. They're going to be so persistent because they want the Ten of Pentacles back. They want a new beginning with you. Jesus. There's communication coming in very fast from this person. Be careful. This person's coming to you very, very quickly, and they could end up hurting you again, okay? Your life is going very, very smoothly at the moment, or it will be. Because what I see here is somebody that, when they come back to you, is still juggling someone else. They're still juggling. They're coming back with a lot of passion. They're coming back maybe to get in your knickers or your pants, okay? So let's just put it bluntly. They want this Ten of Pentacles again because that's where the blessing was. It was with you, not with this fake Empress. So there is going to still be juggling. This person's coming in very lustful, very manipulative, very controlling, a liar, okay? So watch this person. They're rushing in very, very quickly here, but they're going to end up hurting you. The thing is with this person, guys, you need to learn to put boundaries in place with this person. Do not let this person overstep your boundaries. So that's how they feel towards you. Lust, horny, money. Where are the cups? I see no cups. Greedy. This is what this person is, greed. Very sad, guys, and I'm sorry, but that's literally what I'm seeing here. So how does the third party feel about group 3? What do they think of group 3? The Fool. Nine of Pentacles. How do they feel? Queen of Pentacles. They hate you. Oh, they hate you. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. They hate your beauty. They hate your success. They hate how stable you are. If you've got a business here, you are thriving. You know, if you've got a divorce from this person, you may have got a big payout, and they hate that as well. You've got this, they hate that you've got this really nice new beginning here. But now we can look at it here. There's a standoff here, because I see this as the third party. The Queen of Wands always do. There's you over here, mum, you know, father, stable, secure, loving yourself. All you've got over here is your sexual energy, you know. Clarify this Queen of Wands. And it landed on the Queen of Wands. So let's see. Wow. This is a couple. Oh my God, you can't make this up, group 3. Look at this. This karmic knows that this King of Wands is rushing back to you. They know that this person is going to cheat on them too. Okay? But I feel like you're not going to allow that to happen. Yeah, look at this. They know they can't compete with you. Their love is over here with you guys. Yep. Yeah. Be careful, okay? Because the King of the King of Wands, any kings, any queens coming out in reverses is someone who's not loyal, not someone that you can trust. And this is a very forceful energy again, you know, someone that is very, very demanding. Okay, let's get some oracle cards now. So third party. So we're going to look at third party here. Oh Lord. Oh, upside down. So we've got I lie to them all the time. They are dumb as F. Sorry. So the karmic thinks your ex is dumb. Maybe they are. Maybe they're gullible. If they leave me, I will take them to the cleaners. Okay. Crazy. Wow. That clarified exactly what I've been saying. They got pregnant to trap them. This is the only way they feel they can hold on to your ex here is literally by pregnancy. And the funny thing is as well, you see that very first card is I'm staying here. What was it that it said? And I said about pregnancy, did I not? I just know that me choosing to stay has nothing to do with you. So even though they may be committed to this third party, and they get them pregnant, it could literally be they may want the best of both worlds where they cheat on both of you and they're hoping you're open to this. You know, that could be just for a small number of you as well. But I did say that this person is not going to want to be involved. They say they want to marry me, but I think it's just to shut me up. And what did I say? This person is devastated because they keep, you know, with the cards that I just said, you know, they thought they were getting this proposal didn't come, and it's like, when is it going to happen? And you know, maybe they told them, you know, false hope. Yeah, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. You know, just to shut them up. Wow. I envy your connection. I'm only with them for the money, which I did say this could be financial. You know, saw what you had. I caught them looking at your social media and pictures. I want out of this relationship. I think they go backwards and forwards with that though. Look at this. Clarified what I said, because these fell out and I will take them. I am so scared they will do to me what they did to you, which they're gonna. I feel unworthy. I wish I was you. I hate watching you be happy and succeed. What did I just say? Those cards that came out, they hate this about you. I have a feeling we won't last. I don't know whether I wrote that twice. So, how does karmic feel about group 3? Let's third party feel spirit. No job, deadbeat, child support, 18 years. So this person could be younger than you. It could literally be they need child support for the next 18 years from your person. This person's a deadbeat. They're not who they say they were. And we've got intuition, strong, deep knowing. So this, you know, this could be your intuition, but I feel like this is the third party where they've got this inner knowing that this is, they're going to do to them what they did to you. Lack of faith in partners, decision-making abilities, or being around another man or woman and remaining faithful. What? That's just clarified that. and the tarot and the oracles. So how does this karmic feel? Loyal, dedicated, taking a risk. So they thought this person was going to be loyal and dedicated to them. You know, this is why I'm going to take a risk, but they're in for a very rude awakening. We have self-acceptance, being received as adequate or suitable. So they feel like they're, I don't know, this is contradicting what they're saying here, because the other oracle card said they're very insecure. Denial, refusal, failure to acknowledge, I am not believing this. The action of declaring something to be untrue. So they're not going to believe that this person wants you. They're not believing it. They're delusional. This situation is coming ahead. How many times does that come out? You're a beautiful soul, basically. Okay, let's have a look at your ex. So how does your ex feel towards the karmic, the third party? Okay. Oh, blimey. Okay. I know my karmic is seeing someone else, but I don't care as long as I keep them. So they think the karmic is doing the same thing that they're doing. These two are a hot mess. Pair of them. I lost myself along the way. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm caught between two loves. I'm torn apart inside, and that's you here. I mean, it could have been past energy here where they were torn between both of you, and that's when they literally took action. And I feel like they didn't think this through fully. They didn't get to know the person fully. I'm finally seeing the truth about this connection. Yeah, they are. This twin flame journey has me questioning everything. This is not a twin flame. This is where they're delusional, because twin flames are not toxic. And most of the time, twin flames don't end up together. I play victim because I know their kind nature. So maybe this is what they did to you. Manipulation. Everyone is in my ear about what I should do. That it's making it harder for me to decide. So basically, they could be talking about you to friends and family here, like, oh, I feel like I made a mistake, and everybody's like maybe saying, no, stay with the karmic, they're the best ones to stay with, don't go back to that evil wench or man or whatever. Group 3, I'm taking the mic, by the way. You know, and they're very confusing, and this literally could be past energy, where when they started this cheating, this is how they felt, very confused. And you know, I said this was very much like the Knight of Swords, where this person rushed in head first, didn't, or is it feet first, or what, you know, when you don't think, isn't it head first? Anyway, my karmic is going to stop me. I love my person. So yeah, they do love you, but in a very, very toxic, obsessive way. Let me just get a few more from this energy here. I honestly don't know what I want. I'm so confused. There it is again. I didn't expect to fall in love. It made me realise I never really loved my karmic. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And sometimes it's far too late to ever get it back. And then you always live in regret. So there you go. So think of a question. I'm going to get the question cards in a minute. I'm going to get you an angel number for this reading, my loves. So angel number for group 3 for this reading, Spirit. Self-love. I love that for you guys. I really do. So 676, prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. So sod this person. Start showing your self-love. I feel like you've neglected yourselves, okay? You've put all your focus and energy and attention into this man-child, because I feel like this is a masculine. It doesn't have to be. And now it's time to show you some love, you know? So start doing that. Right, ask your question for group 3, please, Spirit. Cancer time, June 22nd to July the 22nd. Nurture your interest, sensitive cycles and security. There's that nurturing energy again. And whatever you ask for, it says yes. The answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. I took another one because that's like, you know, that's a long way away. But anyway, My loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.